Good morning. And you know, this is the weekend of Thanksgiving, and at this rededication ceremony and service, there's so much to be thankful for. Thankful to those who conceived this magnificent cathedral and who have seen it through to the rededication, to the leaders of the church, the Reverend Shorey, Most Reverend Shorey, to Bishop Sis, to Reverend Kowalski, to their predecessors, to the architects, engineers, artists through the years, to the firefighters who have done such an amazing job in 2001, and to all those who just labored on the cathedral to build it and to keep it going. Particularly touched to read that in the 80s, the leaders of the church decided that they would train those who were unemployed and underemployed in the skills of carpentry and other trade skills, and they played a vital part in building this cathedral. We're thankful for being in New York City and for New York City. This rededication service brings together all those of the great religions and people of every different background, and that's a metaphor for the greatness of New York City. We are such a diverse city. We're grateful and thankful that we work, live, and pray together. We're grateful for beauty. The beauty, piercing tones of the organ, which break us maybe out of our lethargy. First time heard in 6 years. We're grateful for the beauty of this cathedral, which is both large and strong and massive and light and soaring to the heavens at once. And we're grateful and thankful for the beauty of this service this morning, which is so impressive for a kid from Brooklyn to watch and be part of. And finally, we're grateful for faith. I read that the initial dedication of the cathedral occurred on November 30th, 1941. And a few days later, Pearl Harbor occurred, and the world was plunged into one of its greatest periods of darkness. But it was our faith in God, and our faith in the future, and the faith that justice and right would prevail, that got us through those difficult times. The present times are not as difficult as those were, but they're tough in many ways to many people. Once again, we're thankful, we're grateful for our faith that we know will get us through them as well. Thank you.
Good morning. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And that is true for every day, but it seems especially fitting for this day. The rededication of this magnificent cathedral church speaks to all of us with such a wonderful sense of not only resurrection and renewal, but of a recognition that through all that we have come together, there is a constant sense of resilience arising from this cathedral in this great city. To the reverend clergy who are here, to the trustees and staff of this magnificent cathedral and the center of activities that it embodies. To the congregants who come every Sunday, and to visitors like me, lucky enough to participate in the life of this cathedral. I bring greetings and gratitude. I was privileged to come for Christmas Eve services shortly after the fire with my husband and my daughter. And the firefighters were still here. their constancy and courage once again inspiring all of us. But so were many of you and others like you who came for that service as a sign of commitment to the future of this cathedral and all it represents. I know that the work that is done here in reaching out far beyond the borders not only of the cathedral and our city, but even our country, has lasting effects and repercussions. And in this season of Thanksgiving, as we are in Advent and moving toward Christmas, it's good to be reminded of that which is lasting and permanent, of the faith that is our foundation, that yes, can move mountains and hearts as well. I am so privileged to be part of this service with all of you today. And I look forward to returning here often for the activities and festivities that are your home. So for all of us, thank you to those who made this renewal and rededication possible. And let us pledge to our own renewal, sense of commitment to a future that opens up possibilities for all of our fellow men and women. As we celebrate this rededication, let us also remember those who are suffering and oppressed, who live in fear and poverty and distress, and redouble and resolve that there is something each and every one of us is called to do, and move forward with confidence and optimism into the future that awaits. Thank you, and God bless this great cathedral.
I welcome you to this great cathedral church in the name of the people of the Diocese of New York. And to be sure, I'm happy to welcome those who are part of the Episcopal Church family this morning. But also, and most especially, I welcome those who have chosen to be with us this day, representing not only the wider civic society, but also other religious communities as well. This breadth of response speaks to the original grandeur of vision that led to the building of this cathedral. As Bishop Potter wrote more than 100 years ago, this cathedral was built supremely for the people, all of them, of whatever kindred and tongue and condition, who will turn their feet toward this place. The cathedral is rising, to be, so far as it may, the worthy and enduring witness of him who came to transform and ennoble human society, and who, speaking through his first disciples to all people everywhere, has said, "Come unto me, I will give you rest, and all ye are brethren." It is that grand vision that compels us still. It is a vision that recognizes and celebrates the wondrous diversity that is the human community. And it is a vision that calls that human community to work together, to be transformed, in order that human society itself may be ennobled. May we, in our generation, be worthy of this trust that has been given to us. Welcome today and always, and may God bless you.